Well, that looks about right. Maybe. I don't know if my head's going to be in the shot or not, but I'll give it my best. Hi, I'm sleepy. Well, how y'all doing, fellow porch pickers? My name is Matt Jones. Of course, you probably already know that. But for those of you who didn't, hi there. My name is Matt Jones. What do we got planned today? We got a couple things we're working on today. Actually, a few things. Rests, and we're going to play more with a little groove on the fifth string. And we're going to do full chord hammer-ons. Don't get out your chair. Don't turn the video off. Please don't. You can do this. Full chord hammer-ons, a rest, and we're playing on the fifth string. It's a cool little groove. Now we're just going to stay on the G chord. I won't have y'all changing from F to the C like I did, because it's going to be a challenge right now for you if you're just beginning and you're learning this. Because you already got to try your best to make sure your fingers end up where they're supposed to be every time, planted in the G position every time. And plus, you got to try to keep a steady rhythm. So the last thing I want to try to throw on y'all is also chord progressions. We'll get to that next week. We try to do chord progressions within the, the hammer-on. We already know what a hammer-on is. You're not really trying to knock it through the fretboard. You're just hitting them hard enough to get a little ring out of them, get a little note out of them. Look how your banjo set up. It's a nice low action across the board here. And dang it, if my banjo just isn't dirty. It needs another setup video here, I think. I need to clean it up, fresh set of strings, clean up the old banjo head. Look presentable, would you? But anyway, and that's no different when it comes to the full chords. So let's get ourselves focused. Let's get the rhythm down and mess around with it. We know what the drill is by now. Let's practice it. It's a quarter note, 2/8 note. So we count 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. Nice and relaxed. So much I could do this in my sleep. It's hard on me now. Now let's take that strike, that quarter note strike, and let's do it on the 5th fret. Up even more in depth, we're going to put a rest on that strum. Now, what's a rest? For those of you who don't know, a rest is a moment of silence with a notes value attached. So we're going to rest the strum, this part, and we're going to do the strike and the thumb pull off. We're going to give it a quarter note rest. In 4/4 time, there's 4 beats per measure, and the quarter note gets the beat. giving it a quarter note rest on the strum. Do this with me on a 5th string. Strike, strike, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. No rush. We'll practice this until you get used to it. That's how this feels. Right now, it's a challenge to you because right now, you're having to bring your hand all the way up here. Try to keep that steady rhythm. And your thumb having to fall back in place to do that pull off. Practice it to get that good technique. Don't have to be perfect. So now we're going to bring in that hammer on, that G hammer on. If you don't know how to play that G, we know the F chord. I talked to you, I guess, a couple of, let's say, episodes ago. F chord is first finger on the 2nd string, 1st fret, the 2nd finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and then the 3rd finger on the 4th string, 3rd fret, and the 4th finger on the 1st string, 3rd fret. I didn't think I was going to get through that. But bring that up to the 5th fret. There's your G. This is the position you've got to hold and do your hammer on. Nice little groove, ain't it? See how that everything comes together? Rhythm didn't change. In a way, we're like magicians. Sleight of hand. When everybody's thinking all of this cool stuff's happening with this hand, this guy's just setting the scene. The real magic is what's going on over here. Play it with me. Don't be afraid. Let's do this. Slow it down. You can even do single finger hammer-ons the same way too, with that 5th string groove. I'm gonna call it the 5th string groove. What a nice little thing they play. Practice that. Don't be afraid of it. Accept the challenge. Present it to you. And then next week, we're going to change chords. a simple rhythm. You were learning, trying to get you onto a direction where we're learning different ways you can approach the fretting strum. Have fun with it. It's only as limiting, did I say that right? I don't know, I'm so tired, I don't even know if I'm saying my words right. It's only as limiting, okay, no more tired, no more, don't say that word no more. As you make it. Explore it. I know this seems pre-K to you right now. That you want to be able to play. You first pick up a banjo, you automatically want to be a proficient player in banjo within your second day. You have to devote yourself. And don't think you got to be a certain degree of player at a certain time. There's no deadline to this. You got to push yourself through the pre-K stuff before you can move on. Drown yourself in the basics. That's your stronghold. That's what's welding everything together. And so next week we're going to touch into some more of these hammer-ons. And then after that we're going to start touching into some of the embellishments. We're going to move in and out of the chords, start moving into the embellishments, and start building the attic to our house. So, yeah, so just practice these. So be sure to follow us on our Facebook page. You probably already noticed the video for that Fender Squire has been taken down. We have sold that. It's on its way. I forgot where. But it's somewhere around, I think, the West Coast somewhere. It's on its way. We're going to have a great home. Someone's going to play it. I know it. It's a good instrument. And because I've played it several times while I've had it in my possession. I've played it and enjoyed playing it. And sold the banjo. The banjo's on it. It has just went to the FedEx drop-off spot just a couple of hours ago. And so it's going to be on its way. I got the Ibanez acoustic guitar still for sale. I have the Rosen, brand new, just out of the gig bag guitar, acoustic guitar for sale. Check them out. The links are on our Facebook page, facebook.com/strangerstrings22. And just click on the links when you get to the guitars from there. Practice the hammer-ons. Not that hard. And you can apply it to most, if you like just about all your songs, like well, now no one understands little Maggie with a dram glass in her hand. She's trading away all her troubles. She's courting another man. And there's multiple ways you can play a G chord. You know, of course you got the open G, and you got the one I just showed you. If you come up to the 7th fret, you can make a stair step here on the first finger, 3rd string, 7th fret, 2nd finger on the 2nd string, 8th fret, and then you got the 3rd finger on the 1st string, 9th fret. That's a G there also. And then you also have it an octave higher here on the 12th fret. Harmonics. That's it for another day. Alright guys, I'm going to go in there and get me some sleep. I think I say that at the end of the past couple videos there. But yeah, I've been working hard lately, okay? Things are starting to slowly open back up from the pandemic, and business is starting to pick up for us where I'm at my job. So I'm trying to get back into the swing of it. So I love y'all. Goodbye, and keep playing, guys.